So you finally put together your first PC. Hours of research, the blood, sweat, and tears from putting all the components together. And after all that, it posted. It works. And that's great, but there is still a few things that you need to do before you can even start gaming on that big boy. First thing I would recommend doing is updating the BIOS. Especially with newer motherboards, it's a lot easier to do now. Just make sure you have the new BIOS update file on a flash drive and then plug it into your computer. There should be some sort of Q flash or something similar to that. Either a button on your physical motherboard or an option in the BIOS itself. So the second thing I would focus on is getting all your drivers updated. Chipset drivers, audio drivers, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and especially your graphics drivers. Because if you don't update any of those drivers, there's definitely a chance where something's not gonna work properly. So these next few things you don't have to do, but I do recommend just so that you know that your components are all good to go. These are 3 softwares that I would download to stress test components and monitor the usage. Cinebench, FirmArk, and HW Monitor, aka Hardware Monitor. Hardware Monitor is good to have just in general to monitor your components' temperature, usage, and things like that. Cinebench is used mostly just for stress testing your CPU, and if you want to do a quick test, just do a 10-minute thermal throttling test. Have Hardware Monitor up on the side so that you can keep track of temps and make sure that whatever you're using to cool your CPU is cooling it properly. With FirmArk, that's more of a stress test with your GPU. I'll probably do like a 20 to 30 minute test on that just to make sure that your GPU is stable, that your core temperatures aren't too high, and like the hotspot isn't too high as well. And now you're ready to have a great time with your PC. After hours of testing and downloading software, have fun.